everybody, Lisa Walker here. I wanted to come to you actually last night during my second walk because I was having an off day. And if you guys can hear music in the background, I don't have rights to the music. I turned it down, but not off. I walked in the afternoon for like a mile just because I don't like to be sedentary too long, sitting in an office all day. And then I was just, I'm guessing it was stress, I know that this year has been hard on everybody. I mean, we've had Corona, we've had killer hornets, we've had riots, and some dust ball from hell, from across the world seeping in. And, you hear about all of these domestic violence cases going up, child abuse going up, all this negative. And I stopped watching the news because I was like, sometimes you don't realize the impact that all of that negativity coming in hurt your heart. I mean, I'm finding myself, if I watch something sentimental, I'm tearing up. You guys, if you know me, I was never like a giant crybaby. And Kevin had it on the Smithsonian channel, I think. That's what we try to watch when we're trying to decompress and go to bed. And I was reading a book while that was in the background. And I heard something about, this lioness that, had lived 17 years, which apparently is a long time in lion land. I don't know. But, I glanced up and she is skin and bone. She didn't make it through the dry season or whatever. And I am forcing myself to not tear up over this damn lion on the Smithsonian channel. And the guy that had been videoing her since she was a cub was right there. And after she passed, he walks up and kind of pats her head and all of that. And I'm just like, he's not even crying. And he's known this lion for 17 years. What is wrong with me? So, there's just, besides the world stress on our shoulders, we have personal stresses on our shoulders. And I have been, again, staying away from the news, trying to adjust my mindset. And it still will wear on me. Now, this is the thing, guys. In my opinion, most of my stresses are coming from outside sources. I'm not inflicting the stress upon myself. But I still have to process it and deal with it. And I feel like I always have to be a very strong person. But sometimes it gets to me too. So, I was thinking that, how does everybody handle their stress? Because we all handle it differently, right? Y'all know I got my jug of Tito's, or I like my wine. But I personally think if I'm in a really kind of place, that's not the best choice, right? Other people like to decompress Snoop Dogg style. Let's say that. Other people overindulge in maybe eating or shopping or other vices that are not healthy, right? So I decided to take my walk. And quite honestly, I would have walked more than 2 miles, but Ninja was starting to get worn out and she started heading towards home. So when I came back in, Kevin's like, "Are you better?" And I'm like, not really. It is what it is. So I'm just, wondering if part of it could be that we're not socializing like we used to. And for somebody like me who is a social, I thrive social activity, and not being able to get it, maybe that's weighing on me along with all of the, all the other nonsense going on in the world and in our own lives. I'm trying this today. I ordered some black spruce, and I just put it on my my pulse points because, you know, I woke up this morning and Kevin's like, hey, how are you doing, babe? And I'm like, better than yesterday, I guess, but I'm still not like 100% myself. So I'm going to see if this helps. Again, it's not supposed to treat anything, you know, the disclaimer, can't make any medical promises, blah, blah, blah. But supposedly they use this stuff, you know, for like in yoga studios and for massage therapy, and it's supposed to be like calming to your spirit, but also uplifting. So, you know, because I use my calm oil when I'm just like stressed, but when I'm kind of in a meh kind of a place, you know, I feel like I need to calm my mind a little bit, which is why I took my walk, because honestly, the other thing, I don't know if you guys had seen it before, I kind of talked about it a little bit more with Jesse moving out, that when I'm stressed, but it's fueled by just stress, or if I'm really ticked off, I clean like a maniac. And I have done so much organizing and straightening up and donated another van load. And I don't know if there's much more I can really do purging wise. I mean, there probably is, quite honestly. But I mean, I was up at like 11 o'clock and hopped out of bed like, okay, I can't sit here, and I'm in the middle of my closet on the floor, you know, redoing crap. I mean, it's like, what is wrong with me? So I'm gonna try this oil and hope that it helps. And you know, if you guys have any other healthy tips on how you combat stress and just kind of like the blues. And I do think part of it is, you know, we had a lot of gray skies. Don't know if it has anything to do with the dust ball from hell. But we also had rain and all that. So, you know, again, even somebody like me can get overwhelmed and just kind of blue. I mean, it's not like full on depression or anything like that, but you know, when you're not yourself and when you're not feeling 100%. So with that being said, if you would drop, you know, in your comments about what you guys do that's a healthy alternative. That's why I walked, because sometimes I just don't feel like cleaning, and it looks like why, I don't know what is going on. I'm getting messages about weird stuff. Who knows? I put it on do not disturb because I'm tired of my videos being cut off and I didn't feel like grabbing my iPad. So I still see them. Maybe it just doesn't ding or stop my live. I don't know. I'm not that fancy yet. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. And like I said, I really wanted to text you guys or come live last night when I was in the moment, because sometimes I feel like when I'm actually feeling something as intensely as I was yesterday, it would have been maybe a more impactful video, and you would have actually been able to sense where I was coming from. And it doesn't seem to have the same impact the next day, but I really just, you know, there was a ton of people out, but, you know, I don't care if they think I'm crazy. But the other thing is that I really wasn't sure if I could coordinate, because I didn't throw on tennis shoes. I just had on like my Tervis flip-flop things. And so I was like, okay, could I really do a live video and walk ninja without like tripping or falling or walking into a vehicle, because there's vehicles all over the street. I did not trust myself, because the other day I was actually chewing gum and I kept biting the inside of my cheek. So apparently I can't even chew gum and walk anymore. So the idea of trying to multitask with a video and walking a dog when I was stressed was probably just not a great option. Although, who knows? Maybe it could have been super entertaining for y'all. I don't know. But anyway, let's cross our fingers that the black spruce helps out my mental state today. And I am actually going to hang out with some friends this evening, so that's always helpful. But you guys, try to stay positive. I know it's hard. Turn off the news. I have my music going. In fact, one of my favorite songs is on by Usher. Yeah. Yeah. So that always helps me. So I have on, you know, peppy music that makes me happy. So I'm going to close out and go listen to my Usher. And again, try to stay positive. I know it's hard sometimes, guys, but we're halfway through this year. Let's just crush the rest of it and hope that all this nonsense passes us, because we all need 2021 to rock, right? All right. I hope everybody has a fantastic long holiday weekend. Stay safe out there. Keep your fur babies safe, and I will see you all soon. Bye.